I actually get asked this question a whole lot of the times. Most time when I meet some of my clients, everyone always tells me you're in two different fields. How you combine both of them together. And I think honestly, it's just about like time management. I think time management is really key for me, especially. So I know when I'm closing off work, I know that okay, maybe if I have a client meeting afterwards, I try to make amends, do work almost immediately, and at the same time, I still have time to like have a social life. My name is Dr. Ojeabuo. I'm from Edo State, Nigeria. I actually love just hanging a stethoscope on my neck and wearing a white coat. So my parents bought that for me as my fifth year birthday present, and I was like so excited then as a kid. So that like grew my interest in it, and I was a little bit good in sciences back then. So along the line, I was also very good in biology in secondary school. So then I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. And my parents helped with, buying me things I would need, or giving me the right education, or like lesson teachers back then that helped me out. So that was and I think also I had a bit of like let me say, personal experience also that motivated me. And I'm like, okay, I don't want this thing to happen to anybody. So yes, I want to study medicine so I can stop that from happening. I was in university. I think one day I was just like gradually going through YouTube, and I saw this like crazy video of a white guy that just did the painting, and he was just going very fast with it, and everybody were all looking like, what's this guy doing? And at the end he turned it, and it was something very like beautiful, and the audience were like, out of their chair, and everybody were clapping. And I told myself, okay, I think I want to do this. And I also had like a senior colleague who was also doing medicine, I was doing arts, and I'm like, okay, he was also doing the same thing. So okay, I think I want to learn from this person. So from there I picked it up, and I did my first speed painting in church actually. My first speed painting was in Foursquare Church at Ikorodu. It was a crossover service, so that was the first time I did a speed painting. Speed painting, I think it's basically just, as the word implies, painting speedily, if I can put it that way. So it is basically painting. So what I do, it is painting someone very fast within 5 minutes, and I add a bit of spice in mine as I do it upside down. So that's what speed painting is. It's just painting someone very fast within 5 minutes. We have various categories or branches of arts. We have people who do abstract arts, you have people who do contemporary arts. You have actually like various types of art, and everyone is unique in what they do. So as I always say, there's no one or two ways to art, right? Art is literally very wild. It's not really different. It's more or less the same thing. I think it's just another branch of art, right? Abstract art is easy. You can use a bunch of colors and shapes, even bottles. You could use slippers literally to paint. That's why it's called abstract. So you could use anything. I know someone who uses glass. People use salt to paint. So it could be anything, right? But speed painting arts, and you basically use colors. But I've also seen some paintings, I know some people have them where they use like every kind of thing or material or medium to paint. Yeah. So speed painting is almost an abstract art. It just depends on how you do it. Right now in Lagos, we have like a whole lot of people, like artists becoming. People are getting to respect arts right now and getting the value for arts. So I actually have a whole lot of my friends who are exhibiting works around the country. I don't think it really takes anything. I think just get a paintbrush and practice. That's all. That's what I always tell people. If you actually want to do something, you like find time to do it. Watch videos of people who have done it. Speak to them, try and know what their mistakes have been. I met someone who one time took about like 15 minutes to do a speed painting on stage, and what makes a speed painting beautiful is the fact that you do it very fast in a short period of time, and you can do it upside down. So talk to people who have done it, get to learn from them, get to know their mistakes, and it's very basic. I don't think it's hard. Watch a lot of videos. Right now on YouTube, you can watch anything. So watch a lot of videos on YouTube, see how they do it. It's just get a paintbrush, get colors, and get painting. My shortest on stage, well, I think I remember HP. So when I was doing the painting for HP, it was like I was full blown because it was the first time I was told I was going to bring two people at once. I usually just do one person, right? So I was told I was going to be painting two people on stage. There are two founders of stage. So I was like, can I do two people? Because doing one alone is very technical because you're doing it upside down. And there's always this thing that, okay, what if I turn it and it doesn't look like, the people? So I think for that, it took me about, 7 minutes and like 20 seconds. About 7 minutes and 20 seconds what it took me to paint two people on stage, the founders of HP. I actually get asked this question a whole lot of times. Most times when I'm with my clients, everyone always tells me you're in two different fields, how you combine both of them together. And I think honestly it's just about like time management. I think time management is really key for me especially. So I know when I'm closing off work, I know that okay, if I have a client meeting afterwards, I try to make amends, do work almost immediately. And at the same time I still have time to like have a social life. I think the main thing is about time management and planning. So like in a bit of like trying to like combine the two fields together because personally I really think they're also very similar. They're also distant apart because for arts you have to be very careful. If you're going to paint a person right now, you have to make sure that this person looks like this person. Also the same thing about medicine, you have to be really careful when you're handling a patient. You can't make a mistake because there's no room for error. So in both fields it kind of tells you that there's no room for error. So in a bit to combine both of it together, I was doing the Children's Day narrative. So I have a patient who, actually when I was in pediatrics posting, so she was my primary patient. So she had a particular disease then, but right now she's much better. Currently undergoing physiotherapy. So in a bit to just make her feel loved and know that okay, we care for you and there's hope regardless of what you're going through. So we decided to like do a photo shoot for her, and we also just wanted her to have the experience. So we did a photo shoot for her. We did a painting, so we painted a star together, and we went shopping just to buy her some things for school too as well. So just to make her feel loved, and a bit to connect and use art as a bit of mental therapy to patients. And I noticed that I saw the smile on her face when she was laughing, when she was dancing, doing the picture session, doing the painting session. There's just this joy that comes from within, as a child, and I'm sure that that's something she would never forget. And that's what I have been thinking about and working towards Children's Day. You need to combine both medicine and arts together. Where do I see myself? Maybe I don't jackpot. Most likely. But yeah, just watch out for me. Just watch out. I think I see myself having the best of both worlds. I see myself already practicing the residency program in the specialty of lecturers. I see myself having done exhibitions of my art pieces around the world. I see myself painting on any and everywhere. I see myself owning the gallery with artworks all around. Basically, I see myself having the best of both worlds in the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah.